Hi, I'm Shawn Williams. I'm here at Open Mat Mixed Martial Arts, and we're gonna go over a arm lock, just a very basic arm lock from the mount, but I'm gonna try to show you some details that I think will make your arm lock that much better. The first thing I'm gonna do to arm lock him, one of the first prerequisites I need to do is move this arm up past his shoulder, okay? So we're gonna walk the arm up past the shoulder. When you walk the arm up past the shoulder, it's gonna allow me to extend my arm. So it looks like you're gonna give CPR to the floor, right? We're gonna post both hands on the mat, one under his head and one under the arm. When you straighten your arm, this is gonna bring the elbow next to the head. We're not gonna have a long time with this, right? There's a lot of space through here. He's gonna bring his elbow out if I don't have the next set of my moves ready for their follow-up. So when we walk the arm up, we have our palms facing the floor, right? The one underneath the head is gonna be on top of the one walking the hand up the floor. That's important for later. So that's the style of how we put our palms on the floor. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left foot out to the side. And this is a very small movement, but it's very important because I need to push my right knee up before I extend my arm. So we get our left foot ready. When I straighten the arms, I'm gonna push off of my left foot and I'm gonna do a knee slide, okay? This is where most of the common arm locks go wrong here. For me to take an arm lock, my knee must be as high or a little higher than his head. If my knee is below his head, my hips aren't gonna line up with the elbow correctly. And when we go for the arm lock, we're probably gonna lose it. So when we make sure we go for the arm lock, we first walk the arm up past the head. I get my left foot ready and I post it out to the side. When we push our arms up, we're gonna squeeze our elbows together. I'm gonna push off my left leg so my right knee slides as high as his head. This is where the reason why we grabbed like this with my right hand on the bottom. Because when we turn the hands over, we're gonna pick up his head and shelf my right elbow on top of my right thigh. This hand being on top is gonna give me an easy access to go for the arm while I still maintain the head, okay? So we post the right arm on the floor. Next thing we're gonna do is straighten our left leg and slide it all the way up into his armpit. Now, the space under my knee is the most important space with this leg. I cannot have space under my knee. You can have as much space as you want underneath your calf, right? But you cannot have space under the knee. We wanna keep our hamstring heavy underneath his arm. So as we slide the leg up, when my knee hits his armpit, we're gonna fold the foot facing his head, okay? Again, I'm not gonna make my heel tight because he'll swim underneath my leg and I'll have some trouble, okay? I keep the leg flat. When we keep the leg flat, we bring the leg up until the knee is in the armpit. Now I'm gonna fold my foot into the armpit. Now, here's a potential danger. I can no longer sit on my heel. When we get our foot folded in, I'm gonna push my weight up and onto my left knee over here so that he cannot throw me backwards. We don't wanna fall back until the arm is straight. When we do this, we're gonna put our kickstand. This is commonly referred to as the S mount because my legs form an S right here. So we're gonna have our toes down, heel up so we have some balance. I'm gonna have my weight driving through my left knee, and now we're gonna put our left ear to his far knee. That's important for my balance. I don't wanna fall down here. If I fall down, he's gonna come right up in my guard. Okay, I'm sure we've seen this. This is a big disaster for me. I'm gonna bring my left ear to the far knee. When I bring the left ear to the far knee, my right arm is gonna release. I'm gonna go elbow deep on the wrist. So one elbow deep, not my hand. We're gonna go elbow deep. Once we have our ear on the thigh, I'm gonna let the head go. I'm gonna pass the second leg over. And as I fall, my left hand is gonna keep his thumb facing the ceiling, okay? We can keep our feet flat on the floor, bringing our heels in, and our knees squeezed nice and tight. From this position, we have one elbow, one hand on the arm, and we're able to engage our hips and get a straight arm lock, or what's better known as a jujigatami. So this thumb needs to face the ceiling on the arm lock, all right? We don't want his thumb facing like this. This is the beginning of one of his escapes. So that's what the purpose of the left hand is. The left hand is to hold the wrist, or actually the palm, to keep the thumb pointed up. And my elbow is to keep him from curling me back up here. So we have one elbow, one hand, knees nice and tight, and we bridge off the floor for our finish.